Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video. We're going to talk about the hallucination that has been recently teased of Sophia in the first episode of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2. And we're going to talk about some predictions on how we think it'll go down and what it will represent. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. And in today's video, we're going to be going over some stuff for Daryl Dixon Season 2, primarily Carol and her hallucination of Sophia. So, I wanted to kind of go over this a little bit more, talk about why I think this is going to be happening, why I think we're going to get to see this in episode 1 of Daryl Dixon, because it is apparent that people that have watched the first episode at the Tribeca Festival did say that that is where this Sophia thing comes about. So, we're going to predict a little bit of where this comes from. Now, if you are one of the lucky people that went to the Tribeca Festival, do not spoil it for us. That is not what we want to hear. We are here to do predictions. So, that's what we're going to do here. Now, okay. Because I heard some people say, like, in a video recently, they're like, well, Dan, this is exactly what happens in episode 1 of Daryl. I'm like, wow, okay. I didn't ask for that, but yeah, anyway, so, let's get into this. Now, Sophia coming back, the actress coming back. Now, Melissa McBride has said before that that is something that we're going to see, so what am I going to, predict based off of this? Well, here's the thing. I think it's going to have something to do with the fact that Carol is going to be knocked out. And hear me out on this. I think Carol is purposefully going to get captured and brought to France. With Daryl, he punched the guy in the face, and then they took him away and put him on the boat, and then, stuff like that. With Carol, I feel like Carol's going to find out that whole thing went down with Daryl pretty much the second that she points the crossbow to those guys. And I feel like they're going to say, like, yeah, he was taken. And she's like, where? And he's going to be like, well, he was taken out in Paris, so good luck ever finding him, And she's like, okay. And then she's going to go with them. I'm telling you, that she's going to get herself captured. She's going to get herself taken exactly where Daryl was taken. Now, the problem is with this is that I don't know how that's going to line up with her perfectly finding him. That's the part that I'm kind of like, okay, let's see where that goes type of thing. Because the convenience is honestly very, very high. It really is. But, for her to perfectly find Daryl exactly where he is and stuff like that, yeah, it's definitely, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's definitely plot convenience for the show. Now, I'll say this. In terms of her going there, I think she's going to be knocked out, and I think that's when this Sophia stuff is going to come up. I feel like it's going to be a dream sequence in a sense that, how Gimple always says that the spinoffs is like, we introduce characters as if, like, we've never seen the original Walking Dead. Like, The Ones Who Live, Gimple has stated before, you can watch The Ones Who Live without watching The Walking Dead. I mean, you'd be lost on a couple things, but, you would be able to watch Ones Who Live without watching anything else. Or you could watch Dead City without watching anything else. Or you could watch Daryl Dixon without watching anything else. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make these spinoffs a way for people to kind of join the franchise if they choose to do so. So I guarantee you the reason why they're doing this with Carol is because they want people to learn about her character in the first episode. Most people that are watching the Daryl Season 2 premiere are going to know who Carol is that have seen the main series, but not everybody is, I guess, and that's what Gimple's trying to do. So that, to me, is why they're doing this Sophia thing, is for one, I feel like it'll be part of Carol's emotions trying to get, to Daryl. Also, we've heard lines in the trailer that Daryl Dixon is the only family she has left, and I think that that is exactly what the Sophia thing is all related to. Now, I think Sophia is going to be the motivation for her to keep going. I feel like the mission is going to get really dire to a point where Carol does not believe that she's ever going to be able to find Daryl again. And it's going to kind of, reignite her fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sophia is going to be that thing that pushes her, as tough as things get, to just keep going, you know what I'm saying? And to find Daryl and bring him back home. And I'm telling you, too, the guy that she runs into in the truck that we've kind of seen in some of that footage, well, we know he dies because there's footage of him, clearly what looks to be dead, through the rearview mirror. So we know that he's probably going to die, and that's probably going to add even more emotion to why Carol, hallucinates her daughters, because she's starting to doubt that maybe she should just, turn around. Maybe she should just go back home and that really be it. Is it worth risking her life? And I think the answer is going to be yes. but it's going to take a little bit for her to realize that. So I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting, an interesting story. I think Carol will be captured on purpose, and I think that Sophia will be the motivation for Carol to keep going and to not give up. So let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think that's how Sophia will be introduced as a hallucination, or do you think it's going to be in some other kind of manner? Let me know. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.